In a world full of opportunities and risks, the most important decision you can make is to bet on yourself. Every day, we face choices that can either move us forward or keep us stuck in the same place. Many people wait for the right moment, the right support, or the perfect conditions before they take action. But this book reminds us that real change begins when you decide to trust your own abilities and take responsibility for your future. This powerful idea is at the heart of the book by management and career expert Anne Hyatt. She explains that success does not happen by chance. It comes from building confidence, making brave decisions, and choosing to take control of your life instead of letting circumstances control you. When you start believing in your own value, you begin to see possibilities where you once saw fear or doubt. In this audiobook summary, we will explore the most important ideas and lessons from the book in a simple and practical way. You will learn how to understand your strengths, face your fears, create a supportive environment, and take full responsibility for your choices. Each chapter will give you clear steps that you can apply in your daily life, no matter where you are right now. This journey is not about becoming perfect overnight. It is about taking small, steady steps toward becoming a stronger and more confident version of yourself. By the end of these chapters, you will discover that the best investment you can ever make is in your own growth, your own mindset, and your own future. Chapter 1: Discover your inner strength. The first step toward success is understanding your true value. Many people move through life without clearly knowing what they're good at or what they truly want. They often compare themselves to others or follow paths that were chosen for them by society, family, or expectations. But real growth begins when you stop looking outside for approval and start looking within for answers. This chapter encourages you to take an honest look at yourself. It asks you to explore your skills, your strengths, and even your weaknesses without fear or judgment. Everyone has areas where they perform well and areas where they struggle. Recognizing both is not a sign of failure, it is a sign of awareness. When you understand your abilities clearly, you are better prepared to use them in the right direction. Your past experiences also play an important role in shaping who you are today. The challenges you faced, the lessons you learned, and the moments that tested your patience or courage all helped build your character. These experiences are not just memories, they are tools that can guide your future decisions. When you reflect on them, you begin to notice patterns that reveal what truly matters to you. You may also discover talents or qualities that make you different from others. Some people are natural problem solvers, while others are creative thinkers or great communicators. These unique traits are not random, they are part of your personal strength. Understanding what makes you different allows you to focus on paths that suit your personality instead of trying to fit into roles that do not match who you are. Building self-awareness gives you the power to make better decisions. Instead of acting based on fear or pressure, you begin to choose based on knowledge and clarity. You become more confident in your choices because they come from a deeper understanding of your goals and your values. This confidence grows each time you act in alignment with who you truly are. In the end, discovering your inner strength is not about becoming someone new. It is about recognizing the potential that already exists within you. When you know your value, your abilities, and your direction, every step you take becomes more meaningful and focused. This awareness becomes the foundation on which all future success is built. Chapter 2: Make decisions without fear. Fear is a natural part of being human. It protects us from real danger and helps us stay safe. But while fear can be useful, it can also become a barrier. When we allow fear to control our decisions, we often miss valuable opportunities. We stay in places that feel comfortable but limit our growth. This chapter reminds us that courage is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to move forward despite it. The first step is learning to recognize the type of fear you are feeling. Some fears are logical. They protect you from real risks and help you think carefully before acting. Other fears are imagined. They are created by self-doubt, negative thoughts, or past disappointments. When you learn to pause and ask, is this fear protecting me, or is it holding me back, you begin to separate truth from illusion. Leaving your comfort zone does not mean making sudden, extreme changes. It can begin with small, manageable steps. If speaking in public scares you, start by sharing your ideas in a small group. If starting a new career feels overwhelming, begin by learning one new skill. Small actions build confidence over time. Each step forward weakens fear's control and strengthens your belief in yourself. Challenges will always come with the risk of failure. But failure is not the end of the road, it is part of the learning process. Every mistake carries a lesson. Instead of asking, "Why did I fail?" try asking, "What can I learn from this?" This simple shift in thinking transforms failure from a wall into a stepping stone. Jumping toward challenges requires trust in your ability to adapt. You may not have all the answers at the beginning, and that is normal. Growth happens when you allow yourself to try, adjust, and improve. With every experience, successful or not, you gain knowledge and resilience that prepare you for the next opportunity. When you stop letting fear make your decisions, you begin to take control of your life. You open doors that once seemed closed and discover strengths you did not know you had. Courage grows with action, and action creates progress. Step by step, you learn that fear does not have to lead your story, you do. Before we continue this audiobook, don't forget to support us with a like and subscribe. Chapter 3: Build an Environment for Success. Success does not happen by accident. It is not only about talent or hard work. It is built step by step through the right systems, the right tools, and the right relationships. If you want to grow, you must create an environment that supports your growth. Just like a plant needs good soil and sunlight, you need conditions that help you move forward. One of the most important parts of your environment is the people around you. The individuals you spend time with influence your thoughts, your energy, and your beliefs. Supportive people encourage you when you doubt yourself. They celebrate your progress and push you to aim higher. Choosing to surround yourself with positive and ambitious individuals can make a powerful difference in your journey. On the other hand, some environments slow you down. Negative conversations, constant criticism, and lack of motivation can drain your energy. When you are surrounded by people who do not believe in growth, it becomes harder to believe in yourself. This does not mean you must remove everyone from your life, but it does mean being aware of how certain relationships affect your mindset. Building a successful environment also means creating daily systems that keep you focused. A simple routine can help you stay consistent even when motivation feels low. Setting clear goals for the day, managing your time wisely, and reducing distractions allow you to make steady progress. Small actions repeated daily often lead to big results over time. Tools are also important. This can include planning methods, learning resources, or productivity techniques that make your work easier and more organized. When you design a structure that supports your goals, you reduce stress and increase clarity. Organization helps you use your energy in the right direction. In the end, building an environment for success is about being intentional. Instead of waiting for perfect conditions, you create them yourself. When your surroundings support your goals, staying consistent becomes easier. And with consistency, achievement becomes not a matter of chance, but a natural outcome of your daily effort. Chapter 4. Take full responsibility for your life. Your real bet is not on other people, luck, or perfect timing. Your real bet is on the decisions you make every day. Life will always include challenges, unfair moments, and unexpected changes. But what truly shapes your future is how you respond. When you understand that your choices matter, you begin to see the power you already have. It is easy to blame circumstances when things go wrong. You might blame the economy, your background, other people, or missed opportunities. While some situations are truly outside your control, staying in a mindset of blame keeps you stuck. Blame may feel comfortable for a moment, but it stops growth. Responsibility, on the other hand, can feel heavy at first, yet it opens the door to change. The book encourages you to think like an owner, not a victim. A victim mindset focuses on what happened and who is at fault. An owner mindset focuses on what can be done next. When you act like the owner of your life, you ask different questions. Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" you ask, "What can I learn from this, and what action can I take now?" Taking responsibility does not mean blaming yourself for everything. It means recognizing where you have influence and using it wisely. You may not control every event, but you always control your effort, your attitude, and your next step. This simple shift in thinking gives you back your strength. To turn your life into a project you lead with awareness, start by setting clear goals. Write down what you want to achieve and why it matters to you. Break big goals into smaller actions you can take daily or weekly. Review your progress regularly and adjust when needed. When you track your actions, you stay connected to your direction. In the end, full responsibility brings freedom. It frees you from waiting for others to fix your situation. It frees you from feeling powerless. When you take ownership of your decisions, you become the leader of your own journey. And once you step into that role, new opportunities begin to appear, because you are ready to act on them. Chapter 5. Move confidently toward the future. After understanding yourself, facing your fears, and building a strong environment, success becomes more than a single achievement. It turns into a continuous path. Growth is no longer something you hope for, it becomes something you practice every day. When you reach this stage, you begin to move forward with more clarity and confidence. One of the most important steps in this phase is setting clear, long-term goals. Without direction, effort can feel scattered and unfocused. Clear goals act like a map. They help you see where you are going and why it matters. When your goals are meaningful and personal, they give you energy even during difficult times. Big dreams can sometimes feel overwhelming. That is why it is important to connect them to small daily actions. Instead of focusing only on the final result, focus on what you can do today. A single hour of learning, one important conversation, or one completed task may seem small, but repeated daily, these actions build powerful momentum. Step by step, your daily work brings you closer to your larger vision. Moving confidently also means being prepared for opportunities. Opportunities often appear when you least expect them. If you have been consistent in building your skills and strengthening your mindset, you will be ready to act. Preparation creates confidence because you know you have done the work required to grow. At the same time, confidence must be balanced with flexibility. The future is rarely predictable. Plans may change, and unexpected challenges may arise. A strong mindset allows you to stay steady in your purpose while remaining open to new directions. Flexibility does not mean giving up on your goals, it means adjusting your path when necessary. In the end, moving toward the future with confidence is about trust in your preparation, your effort, and your ability to adapt. When you commit to continuous growth and consistent action, success becomes a journey you walk every day. And with each step, your dream becomes less distant and more real. In the end, the message of this book is simple but powerful: life does not wait for anyone. Opportunities pass, time moves forward, and the world keeps changing. The most important choice you can make is deciding who you will rely on. The answer is not luck, not perfect conditions, and not other people. The person you must bet on is yourself. When you truly understand your value, everything begins to shift. When you face your fears instead of avoiding them, they lose their control over you. When you build the right environment and take full responsibility for your decisions, you stop feeling stuck and start feeling capable. Step by step, you realize that success is not far away, it has been growing inside you all along. This journey is not about becoming someone else. It is about becoming more aware, more courageous, and more intentional. Each chapter reminds you that growth happens through small, consistent actions. Confidence is built over time. Strength is developed through challenges. And clarity comes from knowing who you are and what you want. So bet on yourself, and begin today. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Take one small step forward, even if it feels simple. That small step may seem unimportant now, but it has the power to change your direction completely. The future you dream of begins with the decision you make today.